The universe is stronger than we imagine. All around us, in every direction, as far as the mind can fathom, and then perhaps infinitely farther, is space. Subscribe and like if found the video helpful. Our home scattered throughout are celestial objects, phenomena, and who knows what else. Though to many, space is incredibly beautiful, to many others, it is terrifying. When thinking about or looking at images of deep space, one can't help but at least understand this fear, if not feel the terror completely. With its incomprehensible vastness, the uncertainty of what lurks within it, the mystery of its phenomena, and the monstrous nature of its objects, it isn't clear what is more unsettling about space. What we don't know, what we do know, or the massive voids of nothingness separating it all. The fear of space and celestial objects is known as astrophobia, cosmophobia, or space phobia. What often makes something fear-provoking is the quality of being unknown. Of course, the universe is almost entirely unknown, relatively speaking. But what's somewhat unique about space is that what we do know is often equally terrifying. The more we learn about the cosmos often does not make what was previously unknown less disquieting, but rather, more. With newfound knowledge, we continually that, out there, surrounding us, are conditions that would make our worst nightmares feel like safe havens. Consider just planets. When we think of space, planets often feel like bases of solace amidst the chaos and nothingness. In some cases, this is true. But in most cases, it couldn't be further from the truth. Many planets are not only completely uninhabitable, but they are also unfathomably strange and horrifying. They are not the soft, plush, cute objects of our baby mobiles. No. Hanging above our cribs were mostly gaseous beasts, so inhospitable, so absurd, so other, it would make a baby's head explode. Figuratively and literally. Take a planet in our own solar system, Jupiter. Jupiter is a gas giant 11 times wider than Earth. For reference, imagine a grape next to a basketball. In terms of volume, Jupiter could fit 1,300 Earths inside it. It is so big and hostile that if Earth ever existed, it would be a giant. Jupiter is a giant. If Earth ever found itself in Jupiter's orbit, it would become destroyed by the effects of its gravitational force. If Earth somehow collided with Jupiter, it would be absorbed by Jupiter's atmosphere, burned up and coalesced into its gas clouds, and liquid metallic, like a drip of food coloring being dropped into the ocean, completely absorbed and wiped from existence. With even the most impressive and impermeable theoretical technology, to try to navigate this planet would be a nightmarish journey through miles-deep, rapid swirling gas clouds with wind speeds of hundreds of miles per hour, each mile further getting darker and darker as the sunlight becomes increasingly shrouded by the clouds, until you finally hit the outer mantle of the planet and submerge into a planet-wide ocean of glowing, white-hot liquid metallic hydrogen. Since there isn't even a true surface on Jupiter, there is nowhere else to go or stand. That's just in our solar system. Prior to the year 1992, humanity didn't even know for sure if there were other planets outside our solar system. There are. HD's 189733 located in the constellation of Opecula, around 64.5 light-years away from our solar system, appears to be a beautiful bright blue Earth-like planet, with soft oceanic swirls forming marble-like patterns that look like a refreshing work of Van Gogh. On it, however, are conditions so gruesome, merciless, and strange. It sounds like the setting of a cosmic horror fiction story written by the most disturbed individual. On HD 189733 temperatures can exceed 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Its winds reach up to 5,400 miles per hour, 7 times the speed of sound, which are the fastest winds ever discovered in the universe. And its constant wind whips rainstorms of molten glass shards sideways across the planet. Visiting this planet would result in being caught in a fiery cosmic tornado made up of chunks of glass that shred you apart with near-infinite cuts. This is just planets. Stars, beautiful twinkling little orbs of light found in the favorite nursery rhymes of children, are unfathomably more massive and powerful than nearly all planets. Jupiter is roughly 11 times wider than Earth. Our Sun is roughly 10 times wider than Jupiter. And our Sun is an average star at best. One of the largest known stars, a red supergiant named WOH G64, has an estimated radius of over 1,540 times that of our Sun. If this star was placed at the center of our solar system, it would take up the entire orbits of Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and Jupiter. More than 1 million Earths could fit in our Sun. Several billions of our Sun could fit in WOHG64. That's quadrillions of Earths. This star is like a universe in its own right, just made of hot luminous gas and energy thousands of degrees Fahrenheit. A true hell. When massive stars like WOHG64 die, they form even stranger, larger, more powerful and ominous entities. Perhaps the most unfathomable and unsettling entities in the known universe. After a star exhausts its fuel, and the equilibrium of its radiation and gravity becomes disrupted, its core collapses, and in a fraction of a second, it implodes on itself, resulting in a supernova explosion. If the star is large enough, left behind is a black hole, a region of space-time where gravity is so strong, nothing can escape it. Inside, at the center of a black hole, is what is known as a singularity, which is a point that is infinitely dense and infinitely small, and all conceptions of time and space break down. Why does the collapsing of a star do this? How can there be an apparent singularity, or infinitely dense and infinitely small thing in the universe? What happens at the singularity? Or beyond the singularity? Does the singularity even exist? We don't know the answers to any of these questions. But what we do know is that these galactic giants can grow to sizes so incomprehensible that they make even the largest stars seem average. One of, if not the largest known black hole in the observable universe is TON 618. This black hole is at least 240 billion miles in diameter, and likely much bigger since it is still and continually growing. That's roughly 11 solar systems side by side. Galaxies worth of matter are consumed by this beast as it shines with the brightness of 100 trillion stars. What could possibly be bigger than that? Surely nothing. Well, that's exactly right. The inconceivably massive void separating everything, the cold, barren space between galaxies and superclusters of galaxies, make even TON 618 look modest. In general, intergalactic space, or the space between galaxies, is just up most of the volume of the universe. What are known as supervoids are specific regions where there are particularly massive spans of empty space.